Hi everyone, hi, great to have you. If you've just done the previous workout, you'll know that we're doing fitness Pilates and I'm using a block. You can use a cushion, you can use a book, and you can use nothing at all if that's what you prefer. So be prepared, and if you've got a yoga block, go grab it. If you're not using it, it's absolutely fine. If I ever bring a piece of kit to class, you will always be able to do the exercises without that piece of kit. I'm going to kick the music off. If you're doing this workout in isolation to the other one, last week's workout, this is half an hour of mat work Pilates. I'm going to stand and do a very quick warm up, and then we're going to revert down to the mat where we will be exercising for the whole 30 minutes. So we're going to get the music started and then we will get going. Enjoy, guys. All the normal rules apply, guys. Please make sure that your surrounding area is clear of obstacles and anything that you could damage or could hurt you. Make sure you're feeling well. If you're not feeling well, come back to this workout at another time, and I'll pretend that I'm not as wobbly as I was in the previous class, because once we're on the mat, things are much less wobbly. We're ready to go, guys. Let's do this.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, very quick spine mobility. Bring these feet in. You know all of these rules. Pelvis in your neutral, not forwards, not back, in the middle. Abs engage. Roll these shoulders up, forwards, back and down. And bring in the backs of the hands, fingertips, hands, fingertips. Tim, if you would like to work slower, just go ahead and do that. And if you need a longer warm up, either do this twice or go to last week's class and do the warm up from there. Good. Circle one arm.
Get ready.
Now circle the wrist. Good.
4,
Circle the other arm.
2, 1.
Circle the wrist. Good. Hands in. Rotate. Don't go any further than your spine feels able. Good. Now lift onto tiptoes. 4,
Halfway there.
3, 2, and 1. Tap your fingers round the back. Blink these hands, stretch. Breathe deeply. Perfect. Let it go. One foot comes forward, side and back.
4,
Change the leg. Let's go. Forwards, side and back. Keep these hips level. Forwards, side and back.
Get ready.
Forwards, side and back. One more each side.
4,
Into these hips, mobilizing.
1.
And bring one foot forwards, circle that ankle. And change sides. Circle. Let's get deeper into that hip. Go back to the first leg and open. Change sides.
Halfway there.
Now let's rotate inwards, so the leg's coming from behind and in. One more each way. Good. Step out, lunge. Out. Belly button coming towards the
4,
centre.
3, 2.
Good. Heart rate's going up a little. 2 more. 1 more. Good job. Bring these feet in. Back of your mat. Half roll down. Curl this spine.
4, 3,
Tuck it.
2.
Hands onto the thighs. Bend those knees. Curl that back. Good. Now, guys, I'm bringing the shoulder across. Little twist. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Curl and roll. Extend right to the top.
Halfway there.
And this time we're going to curl Don't go all the way down to the mat. Walk your hands out. Team, if you need to drop your knees or drop to your elbows, go ahead and do so. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those knees in. Guys, grab your block. High knees. Bring that body up and take that block over. Stay on this side. Good, down. I want you to take that block as far back as you can. So lean that body. You can do that with a cushion, you can do it with your hand. We've done it with tools and without.
Halfway there.
Good, change sides. Breathe, breathe. Let's go.
Four, three, two, one.
Let that go. Roll these shoulders. Good, team. I'm going to bring the block to the crease
Ready.
of the knee at the back. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips.
4, 3,
Good. I'm lifting that leg and squeezing up. Now that's making the hamstring work because I've got the knee flexed a little bit more. Keeping the belly button facing down, and you can do this off elbows if your shoulders and wrists are not feeling great today. Or take a rest, of course.
halfway there.
Good, change sides. Quick shift. Remembering that this knee, this hip might feel different. Breathe it.
Four, three, two, one.
Good, bring it down. Team, I'm going to bring the block underneath that knee.
Get ready.
Good, so I'm now lifted. I'm going to extend the other leg.
4,
If you need the toes down on that foot, do it. If you don't, lift the toes. Now here's the thing. Can you think about whether you can lift the hand? Good, breathe. Super unnerving.
halfway there.
Good, now this time we're not switching quite yet. We're going to draw circles with the fingers and the toes. Good, makes it even harder. The whole core working super hard. Breathe, 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 breathe. Go in the other direction.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Down we go. And you can guess. Oh, itchy nose.
Get ready.
What the next exercise is. Lift the toes if you can on the foot that's on the block. Lift that leg. Make that choice. Can you lift the arm? This side's much harder. Try it with the toes down. Ultimately, try it with the toes up.
Halfway there.
Draw circles. Change direction. The whole core. I can feel all the abs working. Breathe, breathe, breathe.
2,
Bring it down. Great job. I don't know if I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me.
ready.
Take a seat. Take these feet wide.
4,
Block in hand. I'm going over the top
1.
towards the toes and up. But what I'm not doing, guys, is twisting in. I'm going sideways. Good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Can you tap the toes?
Halfway there.
Changing sides. Waist working. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Right over past my ear.
Four, three, two,
Good.
one.
Leave the block out. Team, I'm going to lift this leg
Get ready.
over. Now, ideally, you would have your back against the wall to do this.
3, 2, 1.
And in. But if you're not in a position that you can do that, put your hands down to remind yourself not to lean backwards. Use the abs. If you're not sure, give them a poke.
Halfway there.
Good. Change sides. Doesn't matter how wide those legs are. Keep the spine up against the wall. Is this easier on one leg than the other? For me, absolutely. Imbalances. We're working on them.
3, 2,
Good. That's really tough on those legs. Shake them up. Okay.
get ready.
Bring that body in. I've got the block in the hands. I'm curling and rolling.
4, 3,
Lengthen up.
2,
Curl and roll. Breathe. Through those vertebrae. Excellent. Taking the block up and over the head. Tap the floor. And then reverse it up. If you want to do this exercise with the knees bent or with the legs straight, you decide.
halfway there.
But more importantly, if this block is stopping you from making this exercise be accurate, be in control, get rid of it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Good. We're going to do another block. I'm going to show you the alternatives here. Alternative one is always to rest. But the best adaptation we have for this exercise is this.
3,
Hold the back of the knee,
1.
let the body roll down. Is that going to stop your abs working? Absolutely not. But it does mean that you are in control. You can use a strap, a towel, a belt.
Halfway there.
It's going to help you through that exercise. Make it work for you. If you need advice on doing any of these exercises, then you must send me a message, guys. Keep the belly tight as you're doing that movement.
4, 3, 2,
Good. I'm putting the block down because I'm going to take one foot on top of the block. Good. So I've turned it long ways. I'm ready for my bridge. Hands by the side.
1.
And I'm curling up. Good, and when I'm at the top, with the hands helping me secure the hips, I'm going to lift the other leg. And now take it down and curl down. Good, roll up. Curl and roll. Right at the top, lift the foot.
Halfway there.
Good, roll down. Now team, if at this point you know you do not need those hands, take them. Curl and roll. Lift.
4,
Roll.
3, 2, 1.
Keep that block over to the other side. You need to make sure it's not too far forwards. Knee and hip in line. Because we're on a different hip, you might need these hands by your side. Let's go, curl. When you get to the top, lift, up, in, and down. And you might decide that that action means that your hips are not in control. In which case, you're just going to hold at the top. And then come down with us. course, use the option to rest. Breathe.
Four, three, two, one.
Team, I'm grabbing that block between my ankles.
Get ready.
I've got it up. With the fingertips behind my ears
Two,
to secure the neck, I'm going to reach up and try and touch. Breathe out, breathe in. Now you might want to reverse that tailbone up. You might want to keep the legs still. Whichever helps you feel in control. More. Breathe out, breathe in.
halfway there.
Super tough. Rest if you need to, guys.
Three, two, one.
Good. Bring these knees down. Grab that block. Place it on the shins.
Get
All tough.
ready.
Now, guys, if you are struggling with the spine and the movement,
Four, three,
try this next exercise with your hands underneath the hips. Just with your thumbs tucked under. And dropping these legs forwards. Just a little bit. And back. If you don't need those hands there, take them away. Breathe deeply. Drop the knees forwards. And back. Breathe deeply.
halfway
The
there.
further you get those legs away, in balance and control, the better we're doing. Breathe.
Four, three, two, one.
Good job. Grab that block. Bottoms of my feet have hold of the block.
Ready.
Have a look. Good. So the knees are out, hips are rotated. Good. Fingertips behind your ears and elbows and knees. And down. Elbows and knees. And down. Breathe. Elbows and knees. And down. Elbows and knees. And down. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Squeeze. And down. Squeeze.
halfway there.
And down. This is really tough, guys. Keep control of that block. And down.
Four, three, two,
Reach forward, grab that block. Good, team. I'm going to go into cycle. Just moving these ankles.
ready.
Because when they've done those bridges, they get a bit grumpy. So I'm going to take one leg forwards, she says,
Two,
and then I'm going to pass the block under the other leg. So you can make that as high up or as low down as you feel able. If the neck is feeling strained, put the head down. And if you can do more, lift the head up. Make it right for you. Breathe deeply.
halfway there.
Pull that belly down. Rest if you need to.
Four, three, two, one.
Good, bring these knees in. Block between the knees. Need to move them out.
Ready.
Good, I'm going to take the arms out like aeroplane wings and drop the knees over to one side.
Three, two,
Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze up. I'm not pushing into the floor with these hands. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift up. Breathe it, breathe it. Let's go. Good. Shoulder blades must stay down,
halfway
guys.
there.
Keep going.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Good. Bring it back in. Great job.
Get
Put
ready.
it back in the hands. I'm going to drop it over the head and then put it in the
4,
knees.
3, 2,
Let's go.
1.
Over the head. Tap the toes. Over the head. Tap the toes. So you can either keep the knees still when it hasn't got the block or do an extra tap. All about control and how your body is feeling. Let's go.
Halfway there.
Breathe out. Breathe out. Obviously there's a breath in that comes in between that. Let's go. Good. Bring these arms up. Knees facing upwards.
Get ready.
I'm going to bring the block over and up, over
3,
and up. Let's go.
1.
Shoulder rotation, extension coming out to the side. Knees are still.
Halfway there.
Good. Bring that body up, guys. Sit as high as you can.
Ready.
Guys, block back between the knees.
4, 3, 2.
Now roll down. Let's go. Curl and roll. Extend. Curl and roll. Extend. Just getting the mobility back in there. Belly down.
Halfway there.
Let's go, let's go. Great job. Roll onto one side, guys. Block between those knees. Now, over on the elbow, shoulder in line. I'm going to lift both knees with the block there. And I'm going to try and make them meet this elbow. Crunch. And crunch. And crunch. And crunch. Breathe. So here on this side, make sure that you're not in a down position, guys. We've extended through that waist. Breathe deeply. We can keep going, we can keep going. Or we can rest, of course. Good. Flip sides. Block between those legs. Elbow and shoulder. And again, I'm not in this low position. Nice and high.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Good. Lift. And lift. Good. Breathe. Crunch. And crunch. This exercise, perfect with a cushion. Anything just to hold that focus. Make those inner thighs work. While we're holding on. Breathe.
Halfway there.
Stay lifted. Nearly there, guys. Breathe it, breathe it. one. Bring these legs out. I'm going to change this music, guys. Hold in this high position, nice and long. Breathe deeply and bring those fingertips towards your toes. With the spine nice and long, I'm going to use the block to sit on. And I'm just going to change that music so we haven't got the countdown in between. Good, and I'll turn it down slightly. Gosh, I hope you got a workout out of that, guys. That was tough. Happy return to our Pilates work. Good, now I'm going to use the block to sit on. And most of you have seen the reason why before. It really helps me open the hips. Breathe deeply. I can't get anywhere near knees down on the floor if I'm not sat down on that block. That's great for opening that hip, and you can do that on a cushion. Sit as high as you can. Breathe and lengthen. Stretch over and change sides. And up. Hand goes round. One hand is at the tailbone. And change sides. Good. Bring these hands forwards. Drop down to those elbows if you are able. Walk it back in. Ear comes to shoulder. And up and over. And up, hold and take deep breaths into these ribs. Breathe out. 2 more, breathe. 1 more, breathe. Good, take one leg out and bring the other foot into the side of that leg. Reach and lean forwards towards those toes. Spine nice and long. Good, change sides. Reach forwards to those toes. Bring it up, bottoms of your feet together. Taking the thumbs high, bending the elbows back. Lengthen up, strengthen and lengthen. And elbows coming into the middle. Straighten one leg back out, bring the other foot over, hold tight and twist. Pull on that leg. Good, let it go. Other foot comes over, round, stretch around that hip. Good, bring it in, back to cross leg. Good, breathe deeply, guys. Breathe out. 2 more. Breathe out. 1 more, breathe in. And breathe out. Grateful for your energy, your enthusiasm in class today. Hope you got everything you wanted out of those 2 sessions if you've done both of them, guys. If you've just done one, great job. If you're thinking about it, then we're all good. Everything is positive, team. If you've got questions, ask away. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, please. And I will see you next week. We've got 2 more weeks of Fitness Pilates to get through. And then we will be back on our 4 weeks of yoga. Have a great one, guys. Thanks so much. See you next time.